You've heard that you need to clean and optimize your email list in order for your email marketing to be as effective as possible, but maybe you're not quite sure exactly how to do it. Well, lucky for you, in this video, I'm going to go into the why and the how in terms of email list cleaning and optimization so that you can make your email marketing super effective. Hi, my name's Justin Keltner, and I'm a marketing tech and business optimization specialist. On this channel, we'll talk about how to optimize your business so that you can be more efficient and make more while working less. If that's something that interests you, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell as well. By the way, if you want to take what I teach in this video to another level, I've put together a free guide called How to Stay Off Gmail's Naughty List, where I go into detail about each of these steps and how to successfully finish them. Grab the link to download that in the description of this video. So, why do you need to clean your email list? Number one, you want to make sure that you don't get blackballed by Google and other email providers. So, as you may have heard over the last several months, Google, Microsoft, Yahoo, and all the other big players in the email space have been cracking down a lot in terms of making sure that the people that are sending email to their customers or their subscribers are doing so in a way that makes sense, a way that is fully compliant, and a way that ensures that people only get your emails that actually want to receive your emails. So if you actually do the things that they recommend that you do, then you're going to end up getting into the inbox. Now, if you don't, then that can definitely cause some problems with your reputation. You definitely don't want to get blackballed by Google. So number two is you really want to ensure that your prospects get the emails that you send straight into their inbox. There's a lot of emails that get sent, and the majority of those emails actually never end up getting delivered to the person's inbox that they're trying to get to. So you want to make sure you get into their inbox, ideally not their promotions or especially not their spam folder. And number three, save money and time on your email marketing software. So email marketing software typically will charge based on the number of users that you have, depending on the platform. And in a lot of cases, you might have 10, 15, 20, 30% or more people on your email list that are an old or invalid email that are no longer opening your stuff anyway, or maybe that you could just get rid of completely. Not only is that going to lower your cost with whatever platform you're using, but it's also going to save you a heck of a lot of time because now you don't have to manage all of these other addresses and worry about whether they're segmented or whether they're getting the right email, because you can simply remove them from the list in many cases if they're not a valid subscriber anyway. So you want to save money and time, and that's exactly what we're about here. So getting into the nitty-gritty, here's exactly what you need to do to clean and optimize that list. Number one is you want to keep your list clean of inactive leads and bots. Like we mentioned earlier, sending to inactive contacts isn't a good idea. So not only is it not a good idea because you're wasting resources that don't need to be wasted, but you actually have an email score or an email reputation that's based on how engaged the average user is with your email. So if you're sending to a lot of people that are inactive, it doesn't help with that score. It lowers it quite significantly. And in that same area is bots. So there's inactive leads and there's also bots. And there are tools that will actually help you remove those bots. And the inactive leads, typically you can see within Keep or ActiveCampaign or HubSpot or whatever system you use for email marketing. You can typically get the reports that you need to see exactly who's active and who's not, and leverage those reports to know who may need to get a re-engagement campaign or who just may need to be removed completely. So number two is monitor your sending reputation. So there are tools like Google Postmaster tools that allow you to get a score, at least in the eyes of Google, of how you're doing as an email marketer. They're going to tell you how many spam complaints you've gotten relative to the emails that you're sending. They're going to tell you exactly what's going on with your reputation in their eyes. Number three is you want to prevent automated submissions from ever making their way into your list in the first place. There are tools that you can use in order to display CAPTCHAs or even have certain invisible CAPTCHAs, and those types of things make sure that nobody ever actually gets on your list that's not a real person. There's a lot of spam bots out there online, and when I've worked with clients with hundreds of thousands of subscribers on their email lists, we found that in some cases, double-digit percentages of their lists were actually spam bots or otherwise invalid emails. These could be just people that are trying to hijack your server and send a bunch of spam through your forms to slow you down or to try to manipulate your website into doing something that you don't want it to do. Or it could even be, in some cases, competitors that are purposefully trying to take your deliverability and your email reputation. So you definitely want to watch out for those and install tools on your site to prevent them. Number 4 is you want to set up your authentication records. So there's a lot of 3 or 4 letter acronyms like SPF, DKIM, and DMARC. We go into a little bit more detail in the guide below this video, but there are different authentication parameters that you've got to have set up in order to ensure that your emails are compliant. And by having those things set up, you're going to save a lot of headache in the future, just making sure that you are properly authenticated and you've got all of the T's crossed and all the I's dotted in terms of how emails are supposed to be sent. Number 5, you want to definitely set and keep frequency expectations. So one of the most important ways to ensure that your emails get read is by actually telling them as soon as they sign up, hey, we're going to email you once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, whatever it is. Give them a rough expectations that they know how often to expect emails from you and what those emails are going to contain. So that concludes our list today of the things that you need to do to clean and optimize your email list and improve your email marketing. As always, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and check out the guide below. There's going to be some awesome stuff in there. It's called How to Stay Off Gmail's Naughty List, and you're going to get everything that you need to properly optimize your email list and your email marketing. See you next time.